Hello, Collective. This is Rasta Gal, aka Angelic Empress. Welcome you to Rasta Gal Palm Street Tarot. Just want to say wagwan, big ups to all my loyal and new subscribers that has joined the Rasta Gal Vibe Tribe. Thank you so much for just bring on the vibes. My gosh, I hope I do deliver the vibes. And to those that are just looking from the outside in, you're also welcome. Just tread lightly towards my energy, towards my collective. Okay. I will be ringing the bell 3 times to clear the air, and sometimes I will ring it in between my messages when I'm feeling a good vibe or I just need to clear the energy for you, collective, as well as for me. To get my messages across, I am an intuitive reader, so I'm kind of different. Different's good. I speak to you through my higher self and also through my intuitive messages that I receive, okay, through dreams, downloads. Sometimes I'll deliver that message through my tarot to clarify my dreams and downloads. I will have music playing sometimes that will also be included in my messages. Anything that occurs before, after, and as well as in the middle of my messages, I also incorporate that as well. That's what intuitive people do. We incorporate everything. So definitely get your teas. Sip up, sip up, sip up, 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 up. With me, round and round, round we go. That's how my message is going to be feeling, collective. I get around. My intuitive, high vibe tribe and just intuitive people. Round and round, round we go. We get around, right? Not in that way, but just, I feel like we get around. I'm channeling right now. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start the message. I feel like we get around a lot intuitively. When we are using our intuitive self, we're looking deeper into things always and taking in everything that occurs around us in our world. There's always a message, there's always a meaning, there's always just direction, encouragement. The universe speaking to us, your higher self speaking to you, your inner child speaking to you, you know, your ancestors, spirit guides, your family, spiritual family speaking to you. It's always round and round information, okay? And that's how I felt when I took a step back a little bit from y'all, collective. I had to take a break. And my oh my, the downloads I receive. It's crazy, collective. Whoa. All right, so before I get started, I'm going to go ahead and ring the bell. So if your headphones are on high, turn that volume down so you can protect your ears or just your volume wherever you're watching me. We're about to get started. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and light my incense. All right, collective, to send some positive vibes your way. I am burning, oh, beautiful black woman. I thought I had my other new one. Just letting it light it up, 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 up. Okay, sending you positive vibes your way. Okay, so we're going to go ahead over my dreams and downloads. And if I feel led to do tarot along with it, I will. You see my title page there. My gosh, collective. So, we're about to get started. Okay, so you see it's dealing with The Matrix. I left the message before. I'm going to have to find that so I can have that video relating to this message below, where I talked a little bit about the Matrix, and I said I'll continue with part 2. So this is like a part 2 to the first video. That was maybe a month or 2 ago. My gosh, collective. When I was stating to you in the beginning about just, because I'm speaking to your higher self, this message is for the collective that I'm speaking to, okay? From my higher self to you. That means when you're thinking out of the box, or you're thinking from your higher consciousness and awareness, yeah, you're not stuck and trapped. You're literally thinking and looking at things in just so many layers, so many ways. You're depicting it apart as like a puzzle, collective, and confirmation, and you're just looking at things in a higher perspective. So, the downloads, again, were very vivid, but it was Matrix, like, and they say, too, before I get into my dreams, just some things I got online. It was saying that if you have watched The Matrix, it was saying that when you go through things in life, and you go through, for instance, like deja vu, that means in The Matrix, just another theory stating that deja vu is a monetary glitch in our reality. So when you go through deja vu and say, I've experienced this before, this feels so familiar, this look so familiar, I've been here before, or you meet somebody and say, do I know you? Have I met you before? We have met before. I'm sure in the latest video they had of The Matrix, I think that part where Trinity and Neo, the chosen one, met, and they shook hands in the 3D realm, and they got a connection, they felt a connection, and she said, have I seen you, or have I known you before? That was a glitch in The Matrix. I never seen the latest or the latest Matrix, so I'm going to add that on my list. But just watching little clips, trailers of the video or of the movie, that's what I saw. And I don't know, I feel like maybe you'll come into encounters with somebody, collective, whether it's love, business, or friends, scenario or situation or relationship wise, that you'll eventually say, have we met before? I know you. You just seem or feel so familiar. I feel like we'll come in contacts with relationships like that, collective, if you're not already. And it'll be a glitch in your energy. It'll be a glitch in your vibration. It'll be a glitch in your life within this matrix, within your reality. Okay, and that's what showed in the Matrix movie when they met on the 3D. It also states to believers of this theory to think that when we experience deja vu, we are actually transcending into a higher level of our consciousness, where we can live more than one experience at the same time. Oh, whoa. And I'm sure that's how you feel, collective, when you come encounters with situations or people, places, and things. You know, you end up saying to yourself, I've been here before. Yes, you have. Or I know you. You look and feel so familiar. Are we acquaintance? Have we met? You know? So yes, When you have those deja vu feelings, they just bam appear and occur within your energy, your vibration, your mind state. You have possibly experienced that already. You have lived that moment already. And I speak to your higher self. Again, your consciousness and awareness. I'm here to awaken minds as well as yours, collective. So bear with me with this message. But can you believe that? You are transcending into a higher level of consciousness where you can live more than one experience at the same time. Whoa, collective. Do you believe that you are here on this earth, but you have previously had many lives, maybe here on this earth or on other planets? Do you believe you are multi-dimensional? You have been split. Can you imagine your energy, your body, your aura being split and being on different planes, different planets, different, I don't know, just the wavelengths of your energy being spread. Being spread all around the world through time, through space. That's what deja vu means. And of course it showed that in the Matrix a lot. But when you usually are feeling that energy, best better believe you have experienced, again, this type of environment, location, people, things, experience before. So let me get into my dreams. I have more to share from on this paper in regards to the Matrix. But I had a dream, and then I'll get more into the Matrix pertaining to my downloads and dreams. I dreamed that I was in a room with a whole bunch of children. I felt like I was a teacher, and because I have been a teacher in my previous years here on this 3D world. So I saw myself in my dream state as a teacher, and I don't know if I was gathering kids to do an assignment or just do something. I was instructing them to do something, and all of a sudden my 5D higher self took like a whole surveillance around the room, and I saw a celebrity. Lord, I saw a celebrity crawling into a vent, and I said, what in the world is going on? Because I was hearing noise, but I heard a celebrity crawl into a vent. Their name starts with a C and ends with a B, and their big ass was trying to fit in an air vent. And I said, what in the world are they doing? I was just watching them, and they finally, like, I don't know, like you'll watch animation type of thing and Looney Tunes, you know how they are able to just get into anything and do anything. That plays a part in this download and dream I had. Maybe this was like a Looney Tune character, but it was of a celebrity, and they got swallowed into the vent. And I was surprised. I was really amazed. But they wasn't animated. For instance, you know the movie Cool World? Yeah, I watched it maybe a month ago, and it was in between, or like Roger Rabbit. I like Roger Rabbit. Cool World's okay, but really Roger Rabbit's my thing. Or you know how real life was mixed with, so the 5D animation, kid-like energy and scene, cartoon-wise, was mixed with real life. That's how my dream was. So the person that got swallowed into the vent turned like an animation person, but they still remained a human. And my 3D self went back into my body to, I guess, go and protect the kids, or I was directing them. And then the vent fell off from whatever place or building I was in. It bust open and their face just appeared out along with their arms, so half of their body. And they did that signature phase or face expression with their tongue. And they were holding a dust broom or just house supplies in their hands. And I felt like the scene just changed. All of a sudden, the kids were, I felt like they were overworked labor-wise, if you get my drift, what I'm saying. And I felt like I was there to protect them and like help them to escape wherever they were being trapped at. And I guess the person that went into the vent to be nosy and to I guess, what is the word I'm using? To exert their power, authority, and their energy came through the vent. I don't know why they didn't just come through the door. They came through the vent. So this was like pretty much telling me this was unwelcome energy that wasn't supposed to be there. Because it was bright and everything at first, and I felt like I was teaching the kids, but the atmosphere changed when that energy came through. Collective. So after that scene, I saw myself, it changed, like it switched. And I saw myself pour some drink in a container. And I don't know, I felt like I was pouring myself some lemonade, or someone poured something for me and I took it and drank it. One or the other. Okay, this happened a couple of days ago while I was away. And as soon as I drank this liquid, I felt something, you know, extra substance in my mouth, and I quickly spit it out. And when I spit it out, I spit it out like on a tablecloth. And I saw it was, I spit it out and it was a maggot. Ew, right? Gross, collective. It was a maggot. And I said, oh my gosh, that was like so extra, so nasty. And the maggot turned into some type of slithering type of bug. It was reminding me of like the thousand-legger type of things. Ugh. Collective. My gosh. Those that don't like thousand-leggers, my gosh. But it turned into that, but it had some type of slimy substance around it. And it was slithering. And I quickly went to go grab tissue to smash it and to throw it in the toilet. When I went to go pick up the napkin, a piece of it fell. Somehow it hit my ankle. And that jello part or whatever was around this thousand-legger, it hit my ankle, and I said, shit, now it got on me. Now I have to go and wipe this off. But I wanted to throw the other piece of it, the remaining piece, in the toilet to flush it. But before I can do that, I think I did it, I'm not sure. The piece that fell on my skin and touched me was like, it looked like a gelatin type of substance, a clear gelatin. It started to turn quickly into some type of organism. And I mean, it was quickly forming into some type of cell-like organism, type of creepy leech is what I felt like. Because when I went to quickly I was going to go wipe this off. As soon as I was to toss away the other one in the toilet, I was gonna quickly clean my ankle off with my rag. But before I can get to it, it turned into a leech. It was like some type of organism leech, like a bug. And oh my gosh, collective, it was getting so big. I felt like it was trying to get into my skin, but I quickly wiped it off. But how I was wiping it off was I had to peel that organism, that creepy bug or leech, slimy thing off of my ankle. It was really trying to attach to my skin. So, my gosh, collective, that was one of the dreams I had. My gosh. So I'm going to go ahead and depict with my paper. I'm going to depict this dream. Okay, you could be having some crazy, vivid, bizarre, matrix shit type of dreams. I don't know. Are you, collective? You know, comment that down below if that's occurring with you. Trust me, I wasn't watching the Matrix. I wasn't watching CB, the celebrity that does that thing with their tongue. I was not watching her at all. Like, that energy just appeared in my dream. So, I don't know. You could be, again, experiencing, feeling, or just sensitive to energies outside of you that you're picking up or that you're feeling that is happening within a world, collective. Okay? No, you're not crazy. No, you're not going out of your mind. No, you're not just having these crazy dreams for nothing. These could be outside forces and energies you are feeling that other energies are either doing, experiencing, they could be dreaming outside of you. You know, this could be of the Matrix playing with your energy and aura of the dark forces and entities outside of you, collective. Okay? Let me depict this dream. So, the energies I was feeling, you know that CB, they were a stripper. So this could pertain to a stripper energy that was in my dream. The big booty, busty and lusty type of energy I was feeling in my dreams. Or this could be of a side chick energy. That was in my dream, along with seeing the kids and them doing labor things. How it went from teaching to underground stuff. You could be feeling, collective, that could be going on outside of us in this world. You could be seeing a lot of eagles. I've seen a lot of that out here on the streets, of signs of eagles. You could be seeing bees. Definitely parasitic or parasite energies is what it seemed like was in my dreams and what I was feeling, for sure. Because, you know, the lunar eclipse currently happened. I had some dreams about that from last night. I would share that in another video. But yes, these parasitic energies are dying off. And they're trying to do everything but pretty much desperate needs, calls for desperate measures type of energy. They're trying to attach still some way, somehow, to your aura field or to energy in a 5D, because they are dying off. You know, you are killing off, you know what I mean? You are, what is it? Hydrating these parasitic energies, and that's what it was. Leech energies. They could be trying to affect your throat chakra, crown chakra. You may be experiencing body pains, and it's coming from these parasitic leeches energies. Okay, prostitute, stripper, my gosh, busty, big booty, big breasts, side chick type of energies. Okay, third party is what I'm getting energy wise, because with the CB celebrity, they have a cheating boyfriend. Mm-hmm. That has side chicks. Mm-hmm. So this could be relating to, like I said, a third party situation um, that's involving, again, a cheater, an unloyal, unfaithful person of the opposite sex. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I have here bums, okay? You could have experienced people on the street, just seeing a lot of that in your neighborhood or just on the street. If they approach you, you know what I mean? They're always asking, always needing something, whether it's just someone to talk to or they just are needing some type of collateral, to help them, their suffices to help them survive on the streets. So this could pertain to, um, yeah, I'm calling it a hoe and hobo situation. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. I heard the name Lamb a couple of times, and when I hear of Liam, I hear of um, I think of a lamb, like an animal lamb, and I think of sacrifice type of energy. So if someone was trying to sacrifice you as the sacrificial lamb, that could pertain a side chick stripper, busty lusty, big booty, big breasts, or just busty lusty, cheating boyfriend that was a bum, uh-huh, or a hobo. Mm-hmm. These are energies that are in their self node collective. And what I got from, I have a song with this too that I heard when I was in the shower. What I got from this dream, these are energies that are, again, trying to exude their authority or their energy into my aura field. Also could be happening to you, collective. Whatever dreams you may be having, you're like maybe depicting, you're dissecting, like I did that bug in my dream. You're dissecting that energy. Because through air, this could be an air sign that could be doing this. Heat and cool, heat and cold. So it could be of an air or fire sign, because that's what comes through the air vents. I don't know what CB sign is, the celebrity wise. But this could be someone, maybe the boyfriend or the bum or the person, the hobo, whatever you call them, whoever's fighting or is this is in connection with a male figure. I don't know if they're into a blue collar type of work. They work with their hands, because that's what happens when you work with heat and cooling, the electricity. That's air, fire coming together. So they both could be of an air fire sign, or they both have that in their chart of this energy I was feeling. Again, they could be working a blue collar job. The female could be working a street 3D underground type of job. Or underworld type of job, or they're vibing off of that energy and frequency. I have havoc, construction, and air condition. So this is all dealing with force and of energy and of frequency. I feel like either the matrix of the dark, energies, or of the low vibration was working with that type of frequency or energy. Someone could be working with low frequency music to do their shenanigan energy type of work. Also, this person that was a celebrity I mentioned in my dreams, the initials start with C and B. They were pregnant. So this could involve pregnancy, possibly, okay, with a couple or a situation or relationship. The song that I stated that's pertaining to this download, yeah, it was like a reggae song. It's by Sonati. I don't know if I said it right. Or Sarati. He had a piano in his hands. So again, this could be involving energies that I was feeling that's musically inclined. Or this, whoever was projecting this energy towards me is musically inclined, or they like to listen to music. Pianos could be significant. But the theme song I heard was, it's a reggae song. It's called No Games. And I'll have that down below. It's just a part of it. He says, no playing games, no playing games, ha ha. That's all I can remember. And that's what I kept hearing. For you to understand, no playing games. So someone was telling me they don't want to play games, but games is their first, middle, and last name. Pretty much collective. Someone's name could start for S because that was the name of the theme song I heard. So when I had that dream, collective, I said, whoa. And then throughout the week, okay, that was for my dreams and downloads. Throughout the week, I saw on the street, real life, I literally saw a carrot in the alleyway. Okay, I was walking to go somewhere to do something, an errand, and I saw a carrot on the road. And as soon as I saw the carrot, I thought of, what did I thought of? How the universe likes to dangle a carrot to trick you. I just thought of that right away. I said, are you kidding me? Am I being punked or something out here? And I was like, I'm not going to go touch it. And I'm not going to go pick it up and throw it away. Because I usually would do something like that. I would go and pick up something and throw it away. Because I don't like, to see litter and just stuff on the ground. But something was like, don't touch it. And I was like, anybody can just go and eat it if they really are hungry. But, as in like, the bums. But I was like, I thought of the dangling, the universe or the world. Whoever dropped it, I just thought of what came to me was of the Matrix. And how they set booby traps or just, they set anything to dangle, in front of your face to see if you're going to go and touch it, smell it, pick it up. You know what I mean? And that's something you would tell your children not to go do, not to go touch anything they're not familiar with, or they didn't drop themselves, or they didn't contribute to. Don't go touching nothing, because you don't know what's on it and in it. And that's, I felt the universe was saying, don't do it. Don't go touch it. You don't know, because when the universe or your higher self, God himself, cares for you. Whoa, did you hear that big boom? Confirmation. When you hear that, when you are just protected and you're loved and cared for and watched over, they would tell your higher self certain things not to do, where not to go, how to respond to situations. And at that moment, again, I thought of the Matrix dangling to trap. You know what I mean? I don't know if it was a trap, but that's what I thought of. And I was like, it was attractive to go grab and get, Whole Foods, when you're into, eating good and you just see good stuff going to waste. I was literally going to pick it up and give it to a bum on the street, seriously. But something was telling me, don't touch it. And that's the universe or my inner child, my higher self was telling me, don't touch it. And you got to listen to those quick voices or quick instincts from your intuition and your discernment within yourself. You have to listen to that. Okay? Don't ignore that. So when I thought of the matrix and the dangling of the carrot, I was looking up some things. And we're going to go back into the matrix part. So I shared with you my dreams and just signs and synchronicities of what I was feeling a couple of days ago. So pretty much, again, I know I am transcending into a higher level of consciousness. And the matrix, whoever and whatever, is trying to dangle a carrot to distract me or to tear me off, redirect me off, whether it's my focus, whether it's on my path that I'm on at this time. And that's probably how you could be feeling, collective. Somebody, someone, third-party situations, to just people, places, and things are trying to just dangle that carrot, you know what I mean, to distract you. And I'm just telling you to keep going, stay on your course, stay on the path. Pretty much, I just heard again, stay on your path of righteousness. My gosh, collective. So, of course, when you think of carrots, you think of bunnies, right? And within the matrix, the bunnies symbolize the white rabbit, which is an allusion to, remember the show? I talked about animation before. This is all tying in. Bear with me, collective. Okay, this will come together like a puzzle. Alice in Wonderland. They had a 5D version of the movie, but you are familiar, I'm sure, of the animation. Yeah, the 5D. You've seen that before you saw the 3D version of the movie. Cartoon version. Okay. And that, when I watched that, I was always confused before I really started to get tapped in within, myself and the spiritual side of things, looking at things. That show or movie always confused me. And I was like, I'm just not feeling Alice in Wonderland. Never did. And as I got older, I was like, whoa, collective. So within the Matrix too, I wasn't feeling that movie before I really started to get tapped in. I just would stop it in between and just be like, this is confusing. Before I really was tapped in, I wasn't understanding the Matrix either. Wow. So again, the white rabbit, of course, if you don't know, is an illusion. Okay. In cohorts to Alice in Wonderland movie. Okay, because it shows that they both followed the white rabbit, collective. And they both went deep into the rabbit hole. That leads to their wonderland. That led to seeing things in a higher perspective. That led them to see things on a spiritual level. That led to them seeing things for what it really is. Follow me, collective. So in the Matrix, they said, follow the white rabbit. That led them down a mad cap, which was an upside down world where logic lays and insanity bears and blurs the lines between what should be and what should not be. My gosh. So what makes you insane? What can drive you insane on this 3D realms is what I'm asking you. When people are gaslighting you, when people are throwing illusions at you, whether it's in a 3D or 5D, when people are being mind fuck, through their emotions, through their mind state, with their spiritual self and energy. And it can cause, okay, insanity, blurs between the lines and what should be and what should not be. So you have to determine, again, follow your intuition, your instincts, your discernment from your higher self, of your higher self. So when I think about it, this is from my perspective, and I'll finish off with that. When I looked at Alice in Wonderland, I was like, eventually this is all an illusion. This is all illusion. Like the cartoon showed, she fell asleep at the tree, she woke up, or she was walking in the nature and fell into a hole, and then she woke up sitting by a tree, something like that. But it was all within her 5D. It was all within her dream state. Okay. Within that movie, it showed her taking things that could have been of psychedelical type of things, collective substance, for her to go on that madcap or mad trip that could have made her insane. That blurred the lines between what should be and what should not be. Because throughout that cartoon, it talked about how she was just really second guessing herself. She was being very gaslighted and just going through a lot of illusions, saying this should not be happening, that should not be happening. Tweedledee and Tweedledum, again, twins, appeared in that movie within her frequency and energy of her mind state. Okay, so I don't know, this could be, if you're relating to this topic, it could also pertain to a twin flame situation, but I'm not going to tap into that. So in regards to Alice in Wonderland and the Matrix taking psychedelics or a substance that was called the red or blue pill. Let's take a madcap to go over that part within the Matrix first, and then I'll talk about more about Alice in Wonderland. So within that movie, he was given the option and choice, free will, to take that red pill or the blue pill. Okay, and that pill showed, the red pill showed truth, as opposed to the blue pill, which kept you in ignorance, to stay on a 3D consciousness and just be numb to whatever succumbed to you on this 3D streets. Or take the red pill and be open to truth, no matter how deep the rabbit hole goes, no matter how deep of insanity you have to bear, or blurs in between the lines, which should be and what should not be, occurs with you. Are you willing to be open to the truth? And the truth can take you on a mind trip. Because you don't believe what you're seeing. You don't believe what's going on around you, that you was ignorant to. And that's how it is when you're open, when you're finally open in a spiritual sense, when you're like, your perspective is totally different on how you look at the world that you were born and raised in, or just around people that you were born and raised around, people, places, and things. You look at things in another higher perspective and in just another way that people are not looking, because they are in ignorance of that blue pill. They didn't take the red pill. They didn't open up their mind and consciousness and awareness to their inner self or just to the spiritual realms. They're not ready. For those that were ready, has taken the red pill, and you are experiencing some crazy things within this world, within this matrix that nobody else can see but you. And they want to call you crazy, insane, in a membrane. When I do look at bums and see them on the street talking to themselves, you know, this one guy came to me throughout the week. This happened on a 3D round on my streets. He said, "Hey, beautiful, have a good day. Don't forget to stay beautiful." He was talking to himself. He literally went to the brick wall across the street and was touching the brick wall. You never know what these bums, confirmation, you never know what these bums are going through and what they're seeing. They literally could be seeing the matrix. They literally could be seeing beyond the matrix. Let me drink my coffee. What's done in the dark comes to light. Okay, this is the sign of the moon. A wolf and dog howling at the moon. Of the opposite. Of the opposite species. Still are like kind of related as a family, but one is more different than the other. That's how the movie is, and what I'm saying to you. I'm telling you about a dog and wolf situation. The Matrix is the wolf. Alice in Wonderland is the dog collective. And how they both kind of resemble and represent each other. It's kind of the same. Just in a different light, in a different way. It's being displayed and showed to us. Explained to us. My gosh, collective. Definitely sit on this. What I'm saying to you right now. For those that know what I'm saying, gets it, will get this message. For those that don't, will not, never understand. Okay? And it's okay. It's okay. Stick to what you know and what you understand. But to those that I'm speaking to my collective that's on the inside looking out and on the outside looking in, that is looking at things in a higher perspective with their higher consciousness and awareness, digging into their unconsciousness, into the rabbit hole, to pull out things, to transmute things, and to see things from a higher sense, a higher level type of thinking and a way of being, possibly living, compared to everybody else, collective. In this matrix. So let's go ahead and talk about Alice in Wonderland. Again, the Matrix. They took the red pill. Neo. The chosen one. Took the red pill to see truth. Remember that. Those that didn't take the red pill remain ignorant. When you're looking at things from the higher perspective, in a higher light, a higher way, on how to approach situations that you never approached before in that way, but you're approaching it differently, maybe of situations, people, place, and things, as well as life. My friend, you have taken the red pill. So from Alice in Wonderland, they talked about, well, from the Matrix, it said, see how deep the rabbit hole goes. Alice in Wonderland went deep into the rabbit hole. And it was related to noting that how some people literally take substance. You know, they take pills to go down the rabbit hole of a psychedelic type of thing. The Drew trip. So some people just have it naturally, you know what I mean? And some people don't. They have to take psychedelics to be able to feel something, to be able to tap into their inner selves, to be able to just do anything in the spiritual realms. They have to take psychedelics to feel or go through a mind trip that can possibly lead them into being insane and remembering, that can possibly blur their lines between what should be and what should be not, which would mean they tap into their deep unconsciousness, okay, that blurs their reality, like it did in the Matrix movie and in Alice in Wonderland. What I'm saying is, people that are not thinking from their higher self, they're still taking that blue pill, but they have to take psychedelics to be on this mad trip, you know what I mean, this mind cap, or go through deja vu situations, or just do anything on the spiritual realms that they have no business doing, become insane. They don't know what's real and what's fake in their own normal reality. It can blur your lines. It can literally gaslight you. You be full of illusions, speaking and living in an illusion within your mind, here on these 3D streets, is what I'm saying. People that have to take psychedelics to be on this Drew trip, not knowing that when you're thinking from your higher self and moving in your higher self from within, you're already on a spiritual high, naturally, organically. It just comes with it when you tapping it into yourself and you're doing things from your heart space with guidance, of course, higher guidance and from source. You are already on a spiritual high, naturally, organically. You don't have to take psychedelics. You don't have to take, my gosh, the Matrix pill. You don't have to take any Drews. But people do it to feel something, to numb something, to fill void of something. So from my dream, this could have been energies that tapped into my aura field. I was just feeling from the outside that does that. They take psychedelics. They take these type of substance, these Drews, to go on a trip. And they possibly have went insane, collective. They are full of ignorance. They have went down the rabbit damn hole. And I do believe, collective, my gosh, only God, higher source, can pull you out of that rabbit hole. No matter how deep you have fallen or went into within yourself, within your mind, and got lost, I feel people can be found. And I hope my message encourages people to, my gosh, want to be saved. They can be transcend into their higher self from a level of consciousness in a natural, organic way. Collective. And I mean, if you are taking psychedelics, no, I'm not barking, I'm not dissing on that either. Because a lot of our ancestors did that. A lot of our ancestors taken psychedelics for many different reasons. Just depends on your intuition, on yourself, your body, mind, and spirit and soul. It depends on your intentions when you're doing things like that. For yourself, not to harm or hurt nobody else. No harm done to none. You are really focused on yourself and bettering yourself if you are doing psychedelics for practice or for health reasons, or just for, yeah, for your higher self. I see no problem with taking psychedelics. But I'm talking to people that are ignorant. Curious. Curiosity kills the cat. I'm sure y'all heard that saying. Someone could be an animal lover, because we're talking about a lot about rabbits. Or they could have a dog. They could be a dog lover. I don't know. I don't know if I've ever heard of it. Someone domesticating a wolf as a pet. I never heard of that. But someone could have maybe a wolf dog as a pet. It's a mixture breed. Or a dog or a rabbit or a wolf could be someone's omen or spiritual guide. Animal world wise. Spiritual animal. That could be the animal working with someone in the spiritual realm. My gosh, collective. This went deep. This went deep down a rabbit hole. You could be seeing a lot of 1s, 2s as number synchronicities. Let's see. My gosh. 4s, 5s. So someone is tired of playing games. Pretty much. Whether they're saying that within this third party energy I was feeling, whether the hobo bum or just maybe a masculine or a divine masculine, or a masculine becoming divine, or a masculine that is divine, or this could be talking about a distorted divine masculine, is saying they're tired of playing games, or they're going to continue play games and be ignorant on this matrix plane. And then I could be referring to a masculine turning divine, or just a plain straight divine masculine that has taken a red pill, and he's saying he's done playing games. My gosh. This also could pertain to the opposite. This could be a female that's been in this matrix, down in a rabbit hole, and they're getting back out. They're being saved. Maybe my message is a sign. Okay, to change their life around. Look at life in a higher perspective that goes for the men and females that I'm reaching and talking to. You're looking at things in a higher sense. You want to not think matrix thinking. You want to think from your inner, from your soul. You want to think on a higher perspective. You're tired of possibly being gaslighted, being manipulated, being filled and just going through illusions, mind fuckery with people, places, and things. You're looking at things in a higher perspective of where you are and what you're doing and of who you are compared to other people looking on the outside. You looking on the inside, looking out. On a higher perspective, on a different type of level, looking from with outside the box, thinking from with outside the box, while people are thinking inside the box. And you're not taking psychedelics. You are literally on a spiritual high with your mind, body, spirit, and soul. That could be happening for somebody right now. To my believers of these theories, collective, my gosh, I definitely took you on a spiritual high. This is a spiritual high message beyond the matrix, at looking at your life of what should be and what should not be, seeing between the blur lines, of this matrix, not going insane, looking at things from a logical and spiritual standpoint, emotional standpoint. When you're looking and feeling these glitches from the matrix or just within your life, yes, you're glitching out of the matrix. You're glitching and tapping into a higher level of consciousness. You're not going insane. You are seeing what's real and what's fake. And you're possibly working on changing your way of thinking, way of living, way of being. Reshaping like a, what is that? A Cubics. What is those cubes? Remember those cubes? You have to match the colors. Something cube. It just came to me. You're figuring out the puzzles. You're figuring out the patterns to reshape your reality. Possibly stepping out. Whoa. Yes, things are being knocked down to be built back up again. You are getting out of the matrix ignorance and tapping into your consciousness, spiritual consciousness, possibly to make that your reality, collective. Whoa. So yeah, that was my message. Those was my dreams and downloads that I had, and wanted to throw in just both of them, both of the movies, to give you a point or view and a higher perspective way of looking at your life, and maybe how maybe you're possibly looking at life. And looking at yourself here in the matrix. Again, Alice in Wonderland, she took a couple of stuff when she went down a rabbit hole that could have been of psychedelics. And she had to fight through the illusions. She had to fight through the blurs and read between the lines. She had to fight through the psychedelic Drew trip she was on to get out of their matrix. To get out of confusion and of illusions. Whoa, collective. I feel like somebody's not trying to be in a Papa show. That's a Caribbean talk of not being a puppet. And being a Papa show. Whoa, collective. No Papa show on a string. My gosh, collective. So this message was pretty deep. I hope you understand. If you could, if you did, give me a like, subscribe, and share. If this have awakened your consciousness and awareness, and it raised your vibes, my gosh, collective. If you'd like to know anything about me, look in my bio. I'll have some other videos and theme music related to this video down below. If you would like any services from me, that information is down below on personal readings and just other services I provide you would like to support me in. I think that would be all. I'm not going to do no tarot. I just felt like this dream and message had to get through to everybody, and just what I've been experiencing, possibly you could be experiencing. Okay. And just let you know that it's being cleared. It's being cleared out. Again, these old past energies are really trying to just find everything and anything to still attach themselves to, because of desperate measures. Calling for desperate times. But I'm feeling like it's being cleared because we just recently went through a lunar eclipse. Okay. My gosh, let's go ahead and clear the energy in the air. My gosh, that is the end of my message. Again, like, subscribe, and share. Give me thumbs up if you enjoyed this message, and stay tuned for more. Until next time, thank you for tapping into Angelic Empress and listening to Rasta Gal Palm Street Tarot. Till next time, peace.